Hello everyone, thank you for joining me on Working Shopper. Today I'm just having a nice quick dessert, some chocolate banana rolls, and I have good news. I managed to sell my car, my old car. I had been holding on to it and I decided that I needed to get rid of it. It was a 2005 Volkswagen station wagon. I bought the car about 5 years ago. I think. Because when I bought it, it was already like 10 years old. And it had 107,000 miles on it. It was only $3,995. At the time, I really needed a car because I had been living in the city, taking the bus everywhere. Commuting back and forth to work, using the bus for shopping. When I saw this car that cheap, I was like, oh man, I really need a car. Let me check it out. The car was in really good condition. The leather seats were nice. It had a sunroof. The back of the car was clean. So I went to the bank. I took time off work first on that day. I called in sick, went to the bank. I could only get $3,000 because that bank only had that much in cash. Well, it's a bank, so I'm sure that they had more in cash, but they were only willing to give me $3,000 at a time. It was one of those small banks in the grocery store. And they're like, oh, we don't carry that much cash. I'm like, you're a bank. But anyway, I got on the bus with $3,000. To hide it, I was wearing one of those travel things. It's not a fanny pack. It's flat and it rests against your body. And so I had like $3,000 in there underneath my clothes. And I went to the car dealership and I checked the car out. It was nice. And I said, well, I only have $3,000 on me. I'll have to, put a down payment on and get the rest to you. They're like, oh, well, we'll drive you to the bank. We'll take the rest in check. So I went back to the bank. They're like, you're back. I was like, yeah, I need the rest of the money in a cashier's check. So that's how I got the car. By me commuting back and forth and using the car to go across country, I had put like over 30,000 miles on the car. I had put, let's see, when I bought it, it was like 107,000. It was 107,000 miles, and then by the time I sold it, it was like 140,000. So I had put like 32,000 miles, 33,000 miles on the car within a year. The engine started to fail. When I got my new car, I had an option of trading it in, but they were only going to give me $500. I was like, what's the point? So I held onto the car, and I was like, well, you know, I'll have it as a backup, or maybe I'll list it one day and sell it. So here we are, 2021. I was like, I still have this car. I'm not using it. My new car is good. I like it. Why don't I just go ahead and sell the old car? So I found a buyer for it. They liked it because it was still in good condition, you know. And at that time I wasn't doing food deliveries, so there were no spills and no crumbs in the car. It was clean. I never had an accident in the car. Thank goodness for that. So the person bought it. I wanted to get $1,000 for it, but I only got $700. But that's more than what the dealership was going to give me. So anyway, thank you for joining me in the video and listening to me ramble about my car story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.